This is a newfound friend, Linda Kadowski, and she was in the shop a few weeks ago, and she was on the front cover of Small Business Times, and she said, Mel, we have to let people know about this, so here we are. You're on, dear. Make sure you...
Thank you. No. You guys should be doing that for yourselves, okay, first of all. And thank you, Mel, thank you for allowing me to come and take up your time when you're trying to have this wonderful party, and I'm going to take up your time a little bit with the food. But you know what? I'm here to tell you how wonderful you are. So this is your holiday party, and I say Happy New Year to all of you, okay? So first of all, I wanted to tell you a little bit. You know I'm a client, and I wish I had known about you or was brave enough to come and see you maybe a couple years ago versus back in August, maybe? In August. You know how important, or maybe you don't. I don't know how many of you have ever had to rely on a hair system or have had thinning hair. But it's not fun, and it's really hard to imagine how it would be. I never thought that I would be there. I always thought that I would have a lot of hair. I'm a big hair person, can you tell? So I was diagnosed in 2003 with breast cancer, stage 3. So stage 3 means it's pretty serious. Now, if you do the first series, of which most people do, chemotherapy, your hair will come back thick and curly. And that's what I was promised, thick, curly hair. But I had to take a second round of chemotherapy just to be sure that we got everything. Well, as a result, my hair didn't come back. Although my oncologist kept saying, give it time, Linda. We didn't tell you how long it would take. And so even though I had hair all over, it was so thin. And for 2 years, I told myself that it would come back. So I did all the stuff. I did Bumble, I did, all the different shampoos, the therapies, the whatever. And sometimes I actually believed that it was coming back thicker. And I'm a big hair person, so for women, and I don't mean to say that for men it's not important, because it really, really is. But for women, your hair is everything. It is who you are. It's a personal statement. It's your style. So not to have it, it's scary and it's degrading. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to see. It's a hard thing to do the first time. The first time you walk in the doors of transition, you finally decided, I don't look good. That's hard. So you come in, and everybody, when I first came in, I think Laura probably was at the desk, and I'm thinking, she's looking at me going, I know why you're here, because that's how you feel. So I got in, I was seated, I'm filling out a little sheet of paper and going, oh my God, why am I here? And then I met Crazy Mel.
Thank you.
And for whatever reason, Mel is a heart warmer. There's no doubt about it. And so I said to Mel, we sat in his, I don't know, office, room, whatever. Okay. And I said, you know what? I have been trying for over 2 years to grow hair. It's not working. Is there anything you can do for me? And so after talking about what happened, we agreed it's not coming back. There is nothing that's going to make it come back. And so we talked about the systems. And I said to Mel, can you make me again? And he said yes. He had me immediately at yes, because I have felt not whole for all this time. I mean, you can have reconstructive surgery, all of that. But there's something about your hair that's important. So 2 weeks later, or maybe a week, probably, I came back, and Chris worked with me, and she made me feel comfortable. What you do is so many levels up from a normal salon or regular salon. You have to treat your people in privacy. You have separate rooms, and you know that. You think about that. You treat us with dignity, and that's something that's so important. And if you've never had to do this on your own, trust me when I tell you how important that is. So Chris did my hair for the first time. And this seems very vain, maybe. But I looked at her and I said, oh my God, I have hair. I think it's better than it's ever been before. Is that possible? And she said, yes. And she continued to style my hair in a young style, which is great. But for the first time when I left Chris, I got in my car and it was warm. I had the window down and I felt my hair blowing. It was so cool. I could brush my hair. I said to her, oh my gosh, I can brush my hair. I don't have to tease it and spray it like crazy to feel like I have hair again. And it was so good for me. I came home finally after the day and saw my husband at home. And he took one look at me and he said, oh my God, Linda's back. So, thank you, all of you. Amazing. So, what you people do, okay, I'm just going to leave you with one thing. What you people do is you give people their dignity and their lives back. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you. Okay, I'm out of here. I got dates.